Hernando Beach, Florida is one of the best kept waterfront secrets on Florida's Gulf Coast. But I'm about to blow that open today and take you inside and give you a map tour. We're going to talk about where the local hotspots are, see where it is located on the map in relation to some of the bigger cities. We're going to take a look at some of my favorite places down there to hang out, to go boating, to eat, and then we're going to break down some of the neighborhoods and what they look like as well. So if you want to know more about Hernando Beach, Florida, and you certainly should, be sure to stick around. We're going to dive right in and get going here. Now, as you can see here, Hernando Beach is right on the west coast, the Gulf side of Florida, just north of places you might be familiar with like Clearwater, St. Pete, and Tampa. So we're about at 45 miles north of Clearwater along the coastline here. Now, if you head a little bit further east and look inland, you can see it's pretty much level with Orlando, around about 2 hours door to door to get to Orlando. So pretty close location wise to a lot of the places, a lot of the familiar attractions that you might want to be a part of if you're living in this area of Florida. You can see down here as well that there's about 2,300 people in the 2010 census. It's going to be higher than that now. And we are filming this video in December, and it's a beautiful 69 degrees out there today. So pretty nice weather year round in this area as well. So let's zoom back in a little bit more here and look at the local landscape. So it is west of Spring Hill. Spring Hill is the biggest close town or city, about 110,000 people. It's also close to historic downtown Brooksville, which is where I live. It's a straight shot down State Road 50, all the way down here to Shoreline Boulevard. I can get from my door in downtown Brooksville to Hernando Beach in around about 25-30 minutes. And then looking a little bit further north, you'll see Weeki Wachee is in here. Now, Weeki Wachee actually encompasses a little bit of Hernando Beach. They kind of bleed over into one another. As you can see here, Weeki Wachee Gardens, the wildlife management area. But think of Weeki Wachee really as two distinct areas. You have the waterfront section here, and then the section out by Royal Highlands, which I will touch upon a little bit in this video, but I'll pay more attention to the Weeki Wachee Gardens area because it's so close to Hernando Beach and can really encompass both aspects of it. So first of all, let's dive into some of the things to do here. Now, the first one is going to be Pine Island Beach, as we know it locally, or Alfred McKeithen Park. Now, this has been closed down for a little bit recently. It's about a 5 to 10 minute drive north of Hernando Beach. So again, just to show you on the map, this is Hernando Beach here. Go along Shoreline Boulevard, down 50 on Pine Island Drive, and you're going to get out to Alfred McKeithen. So the hurricanes at the end of 2024 really caused some devastation in Hernando Beach in general. A lot of flooding out there. It was the worst flooding that I've seen out there in the 20 years that I've been here. Hopefully it was a freak accident and we won't see much of that in the future. But it did close down Pine Island Park for quite a period of time. It just reopened again recently. This is a man-made beach, essentially. It's not what you're thinking of with miles and miles of white sand like St. Pete or Clearwater. However, it is a great local option if you don't want to drive an hour and a half and fight the traffic down at Clearwater, where you can go watch the sunset, wade around in the water. They do have a kids playground there, which has just been redone. They do have bathrooms, little areas for you to sit out if you bring food. There is also a concession stand out there as well. Some covered areas out there also. It's very peaceful, very tranquil. Like I said, great place to go and spend some time if you don't want to fight the traffic and get down to some of the more famous beaches. I've been out there a bunch of times. Kids love it as well. And it's right on our doorstep. It would be a shame not to take advantage of it. And then as you move a little bit further towards Hernando Beach, this is where you start getting into maybe a few more of the quote unquote local places. So first of all, Jenkins Creek Fishing Pier, just a touch north of Hernando Beach along Shoreline Boulevard. This is a beautiful area. Quite a few people on the team go out here and enjoy fishing. So you can see here the pier. You can hang a rod off of there and catch some fish. Again, not a huge area, but a nice little local resource. Really, really great views. It's very, very quiet down there for the most part. So you can see the little parking area here, but just a really, really nice little fishing pier if you want to visit that. And just south of there is the Linda Pedersen Park. Again, this is a nice little area to fish in. It's also a nice little area to launch a kayak from. And they just recently announced that they are going to be renovating the watchtower here. This was originally scheduled to be taken down, and demolished because of the damage it had received from the hurricanes. However, a local business did graciously step in and save it, and that will be now renovated. So you can still enjoy that. It's a real local fixture. People love it. It's very famous around here. The views from the top are spectacular. So great place to check out yet again on that one as well. So those are two little places you might want to pay attention to. And then around Hospital Hole here and around Rogers Park, where I've seen manatees swimming by a bunch of times in Rogers Park. Again, another little great launch area. It does have kayak rentals there. It does have this little man-made beach area where you can kind of wade in the water up to where you see the ropes here. And this is where, here you go, I've seen manatees a bunch of times. There's also a really cool little double-decker restaurant on the water there. And it's just a really, really fun place to go and explore, and again, spend a couple of hours without having to go all the way down to St. Pete or Clearwater Beach. So all of those are right there, right on the water, right by Hernando Beach. Hope you're finding this map tour of Hernando Beach useful. Please be sure to like this video, comment down below and let me know what your favorite thing is about Hernando Beach. And if you have any questions at all, or you're thinking about making it your next location to live in, please be sure to call, text, email us. You can hit the Zoom link down below to set up an appointment. We love working with folks like you on the YouTube channel. There's never a stupid question. There's no time that's too early to start doing your research. We've been selling homes here for the last 20 years. I love Hernando Beach and I would love to show you around. Let's get back into the content. As we go a little bit further south in Hernando Beach, you'll see this area down here, which is the Weeki Wachee Preserve. Now, I lived here for probably 15 years without knowing what this was. However, it is thousands of acres of preserve, offering hiking, cycling trails, fishing, boating, hunting, bird watching, as it mentions here. So this is a real undiscovered gem. So few people take advantage of this, and it's such a great natural resource. So I would highly encourage you to check this out if you're in the area. Walk your dog there, what a beautiful picture. Like I said, so few people take advantage of it. It's really a great undiscovered gem. It's right by Ossawao and Shoreline Boulevard, and encompasses all of this area up here to the east side of Shoreline, right by Hernando Beach. Now, a couple other things just to mention, like the Freaky Tiki cruise, where you can hire a captain on a pontoon boat for a couple of hours to take you out and watch the sunset, bring your own food, bring your own drink. My family's done that a couple of times. That launches from the Hernando Beach Marina. And then other things such as here, like they said, the Marina Rose cruises, which is a little more formal, like a dinner cruise type of thing. Or you can do jet ski or kayak rentals along Hernando Beach also. So a ton of stuff there for the water enthusiast. Also be sure to pay attention to scallop season, where you can go out and actually pick your own scallops in limited quantities. It gets pretty busy around, but a great thing to experience. Snorkel around, pick your own with the kids or on your own. So really great stuff as far as waterfront stuff goes on Hernando Beach. Diving into the actual communities, let's take a look at those here. So Hernando Beach itself is broken down into three pretty distinct areas. So I'm gonna just highlight them here. This would be Hernando Beach North. This is direct waterfront Gulf access. So you can be in any of these properties here, go along these canals and be out in the open Gulf here within just a matter of a few minutes if you're in the right location. So that's an absolutely awesome area. Now here it's not deed restricted, so the homes are a little more different from type to type, and we'll look at some of the home types in a minute, but there's a premium to be paid for being on direct Gulf access. Hernando Beach South, and we'll also take a look at some of the homes there in just a second, is this area down here. Now this is an HOA deed restricted community, so the homes have to be a certain type. They're typically the stilt homes. There are some restrictions as far as what you can and can't do. There is a little public boat launch in here where you can potter around the backyards. However, as you will see here, there is no direct Gulf access in Hernando Beach South. To get into the direct Gulf, you're going to have to go through the boat lift, which is located over here. Now there are some limitations around that, of course. So it's important to note that you do not have the direct Gulf access. So the boat lift limits you to a 25-foot boat, and you also can't have a T-top because you have to get under a bridge at Campanero to also be able to make it out to the direct Gulf. So very important to note if you are an open water enthusiast Hernando Beach North might be the better option. If you like it a little bit more regulated and you like the homes to look a little bit more well kept and you're not fussed about going out on the open Gulf, or you have a small enough boat, maybe the south might be an option for you where you avoid that premium. And then we have the middle of Hernando Beach, which is neither one nor the other. So it's not HOA restricted. You're a little bit more free to do what you want to do, but you do still have to get under the bridge at Campanero over here in order to be able to get out to the direct Gulf. So you do still have a limitation on the size of boat that you can have there. So let's take a look at how that looks in the real world on a map here. And this will just show you a couple of the options that are for sale at the moment. So this is Hernando Beach South. First of all, so this is right off of Shoreline Boulevard. You can see you can pick up lots in here for around about $70,000. So pretty reasonable as far as buying a lot and building if you want to go that way. I've seen some lots down here as cheap as $50,000, $55,000 on occasion if you time it right. But suffice to know, you can buy a lot down here, like I said, around about $60,000, $70,000 if building is your option. Now, as far as actual homes go, you can see the range in here goes from around about $300,000 on the low end. This would be unusual to find something quite that low. The typical home in here is going to be probably around $450,000, $500,000, closer to that price range. But they go all the way up to something like this one here for $1.3 million. So let's just take a look at a couple of them here. This one here is 2017 square foot. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home on Cobia, and it is at $600,000, built in 2002. This would be a fairly typical-ish home down here. So you can see beautiful raised home, garages downstairs. So if there is flooding again, you're not going to be too adversely affected in your living areas there. And then as you get into the home, you can see the sort of beachy style finish. You can see the quality of the finishes in here as well. Beautiful kitchen, granite countertops, nicely upgraded floors. And then typically what you'll see is on that 3rd floor is you'll have the primary suite with its own little balcony area. So that's gorgeous privacy there as well. This is the unfinished type style garage. Nice little tiki deck at the back there. Gorgeous. So there you go, it has the little boat dock at the back as well. So stunning home. You can see the canal that it's on. There's still a lot of land down there to be developed as well. So that's going to be your kind of typical home in there. Let's take a look at something a little bit higher where we have a pool on it without going into the millions. So again, this is built in 2025, brand new construction. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, so a little bit more space in there. And let's take a look at the pictures here. Gorgeous pool, really, really nice front facade. And as you would expect, absolutely pristine on the inside. So this is more of that white on white with the accent coloring here. I absolutely love this home. You can see the modern finishes in here, slightly different feel to the last one, a more modern finish all round on that one. And then diving into the 1.3 million home, because why not? Let's just take a look. And this is an absolute stunner. So you can see 3,500 square foot of living. So much, much larger than the other homes we've been looking at. It's on a great waterfront lot here. And you can see the difference in the quality of the finish of the pool. Compared to the other one, which is maybe a little bit smaller. This one's just an absolute stunner. The detail work in the ceiling, the detail work with the open gallery landing here, difference in the size of the kitchen, and again, look at those views where it's just kind of unencumbered, unspoiled views there to the north side of it. Absolutely stunning pool area. So that's 1.13 million on that one. So those are the types of homes in Hernando Beach South. Now moving into the middle section here, you can see there's a lot of options there at the moment as well. Price point is a little higher because you don't have the boat lift, but not as high as on Hernando Beach North. So again, we'll take a look at something here in the 1 million range, which is 2,200 square foot. This is on a double lot here, but it does have the pool again. So you can see really, really nice finish on this one. This is a gorgeous outside area. Have a look at that. That's like a waterfront paradise right there. Again, covered area outside, feature pool, a gorgeous outdoor kitchen, and then the home on the inside is no slacker either. These beautiful styled floors here. Again, that white on white finish that we see in a lot of the new homes with that gorgeous waterfall edge on the countertop there as well. So that would be a high-end listing in the middle section there. Something more reflective of what would be a traditional listing down there would be something like this one here, which is 2046 square foot. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. But again, really, really beautiful home. Little more dated because obviously the other one had the renovations done to it, but still a solid option if you're in the middle section of Hernando Beach. And then moving into the north, this is where you start getting really, really granular on what you're looking for. So of course, as you get closer and closer and closer to the open Gulf on the west side here, so the prices go up to the point where if you're on the last street over, 2,600 square foot is going to put you back close to $1 million. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous homes here. Beautiful front facade, gorgeous pool at the back. Really, really nice upgrades and updates with the shiplap ceiling, the beams, the updated flooring. Of course, again, that kind of white on white kitchen style, even though there's a little bit more color in there on this one. Absolute stunner. Really, really nice home. Moving inland a little bit, but still pretty close. This is where you start to see the difference between the homes because you do still have the single-story homes in Hernando Beach North. Now, something to look out for is that some of these homes did flood at the end of 2024. So might be an issue with insurance, but the nice thing is that a lot of these homes, of course, have been updated and upgraded in light of the storms that did come through. So beautiful patio area here. You can see where the flooring's been redone recently. New kitchen. Again, to be expected because most of these single-story homes took on about 4 or 5 feet of water during the storms at the end of last year. Again, just to note, that was a once in 20 years at least occurrence. I think the last time there was that much water down there was back in the 80s. Now again, they have some absolute gorgeous homes down here. So we're seeing a lot of money being injected into Hernando Beach where some people are building these homes on double lots. So this is a real crown jewel at 2.8 million for 4,800 square foot. But I mean, just look at something like this where this would not be out of place in Miami or somewhere like that, except the Miami price point would be probably closer to 10, 20 million dollars. This one's under 3. But look at the gorgeous views here. This is what I mean when I say it's an absolute hidden gem, because this type of home on waterfront views like this anywhere else in the Tampa Bay area is going to be significantly higher in price. This is the absolute dream here. So again, absolutely stunning home, really high-end finishes in here. I love the kitchen in this one. If we scroll through to the pictures here, look at that. A little bit of color injected in here, which I personally like. Really nice appliances. Gas, which is a big one for me, being a home chef, but just a absolutely stunning home. So again, all sorts of price points in here, but here you're going to be looking at significantly higher per square foot than you are in the south. So expect to pay, kind of $400 per square foot of living in a lot of these areas here, and it depends drastically on not only the canal that you're on, but how close to the end of the canal to the main route that you're on. Now, you may have seen them pulling up before, Hernando Beach Flats. Hernando Beach Flats is one of the main highlights of Hernando Beach. It's where everyone loves to go up and moor their boats and kind of party a little bit. So especially in the summer, this is going to be a hotbed area. You can see it's right close to Hernando Beach North here, pretty much a 5-minute boat ride out and you're going to be on the flats. It's party central, a lot going on out there. A lot of people absolutely love it there. Now I do want to take a quick look at Weeki Wachee Gardens as far as homes go, just because again, it's close enough being on the river that it might attract the same sort of crowd. Now obviously it's not on the Gulf, and if you're on the east side of Shoreline, you do have to go under the bridge to get out there. But there are some really gorgeous homes out here on what would be considered the river. Now the price points out here can be pretty high because you do have manatees in your backyard. It is on a natural spring. It's on a river which has been formed over thousands of years, and there's a lot of maintenance being done by the county to make sure that it's kept a certain way out here and it maintains its charm. So something like this 1,400 square foot home on the river here at $600,000, but it's definitely a different feel and a different lifestyle than Hernando Beach. This is more for your kayaking than it is for your boating. So mixture of homes, some new, some old, but if you want the waterfront but you don't necessarily want the motorboat style waterfront, you're more of a kayaker and lazy lounger, maybe this might be something that's a little bit more your speed. We actually have a gorgeous listing down here for about 1.5 million. But you can see the style's kind of quirky. It has a very, very unique feel on Weeki Wachee River. This one here. So this is a gorgeous listing. You can see it's got the game room on the base level. This is actually, it uses an Airbnb as well, but it does have that open gallery style. It has some gorgeous upgrades in the kitchen, has the built-in espresso machine, which I absolutely love. But you can kind of go around the block a little bit and be in the company of, you know, some much less expensive homes like this one here at 429, where it's really kind of more of a fishing cabin feel to it. So if you're looking for a weekend place or a vacation place, maybe something like this is more your style, where you can just kind of come, hang out, fish, kayak, and take advantage of all it has to offer and Airbnb it when you're not using it. So I do want to mention Wikiwachi just because it is so close to Hernando Beach. They do kind of bleed over into each other a little bit, but they are very, very distinct and different feels to them. So let's just talk about a couple more things that are noteworthy about living down here. So the first of all is what is the support like around here? Well, if you're looking for the closest hospital, that's going to be Oak Hill Hospital. So that is over here on State Road 50. So Hernando Beach is right here. You would go shoreline up to State Road 50 and then take it all the way along Cortez here to Oak Hill Hospital, which is right in this area here. So it's about 10 or 15 minutes away from Hernando Beach. Now, Hernando Beach is a one-way in, one-way out road. Shoreline is the only road where you're getting in and out, which is this one here, and it runs from Osawa all the way to Cortez. But you are locked in down here. So when there are hurricanes come, this is typically an evacuation zone to get people out. Now, as far as the stores go, you're going to be looking at Publix, you're going to be looking at Winn-Dixie, or you're going to be looking at Walmart. So those are going to be located right in here and right in here. So they do have a couple of small convenience stores down on Hernando Beach on Shoreline. But if you're doing your weekly grocery shop, you're going to want to go to one of the main ones. Again, about 7 or 8 minute drive from Hernando Beach. Now, as far as schools go, you're going to be looking at Winding Waters KA or Wikiwachi High School, north on US 19. So that might be a little bit of a further commute than some of you are used to for schools. But Hernando Beach being right in here, you would commute up to here. This is about a 15-20 minute drive away. So please allow for that. There are no schools local to the Hernando Beach area right down here. You are going to be traveling to get to the schools a little bit. Awesome schools though, you can check those ratings out on Niche. And of course, no video of Hernando Beach would be complete without talking about the Wikiwachi Springs State Park. This is locally referred to as the Mermaid Park. So you have the water park here, Buccaneer Bay, but you also have a live mermaid show which has been going on for decades. It's one of the only places where you can see this, and it really is a sight to behold. I highly recommend that everybody check this out at least once with the family. It's absolutely breathtaking. You go into this underwater aquarium style thing where real live mermaid show is really, really awesome. Again, this fills up pretty quickly, so be sure to make plans accordingly, but it's right on the doorstep to Hernando Beach here. Now, as far as the restaurants go, some of my favorite restaurants in all of Hernando County are actually in Hernando Beach. It's a real hotbed for dining down here because you do have fresh fish. There's also some really, really cool eclectic places as well. So first of all, let's talk about Brian's Place, one of the best restaurants in Hernando Beach, bar none. It's a really great fusion restaurant. I highly recommend you check out their social media page. Brian does an awesome job where he's literally filleting the fresh catch of the day on video to show you what's going to be fresh down there that day. They have an awesome early dinner menu. It's one of my favorite places to go to. Constantly elevating the level of food down there. It's awesome. Really, really good place for a date night, Christmas party, anniversary, something like that. Hernando Beach Tropical Grill. This is, again, something really unusual for down in Hernando Beach. It's like a tiki hut with a deck, and you can look out over the water. All the food is cooked out of a food truck, but it's really kind of Maine style lobster rolls. They have the whole belly clams down here as well. It's more of your come off the boat and roll in here type of thing, or when the weather's really, really good, you can sit outside and enjoy it as well. They have fresh oysters like you can see here, and then here's the tiki hut. It's really, really some old Florida awesome food. I absolutely love it, owned by great folks, and a really, really cool addition to Hernando Beach. Now, something that you might not expect down by the water is really, really good, authentic Italian food. But lo and behold, it is here, and it is served up at La Bella Napoli. So I just came back from Italy about 18 months ago. Really gave me a whole new appreciation for the food. And this is about as authentic as I found in the Spring Hill, Brooksville, Hernando Beach area. Really, really deliciously served. Small little intimate restaurant. You could easily drive by and miss it, but the food here is absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for good Italian food in the Spring Hill, Brooksville, Hernando Beach area, I recommend you check out La Bella Napoli. Absolutely fantastic spot. Now, if you're looking for more relaxed dining or some breakfast stuff here, then the Silver Dolphin on Shoreline Boulevard is well worth checking out. I love stopping in this place when I'm down there. It's great for breakfast, great for lunch, great for dinner. You can sit outside on the water at the back if you want to. But they also have a really cool little store up front with some kind of like kitschy things, but they also have great fudge up the front as well that you can buy. Really, really cool place, nice little garden to explore. Simple food, but very, very well done. I love their fried grouper sandwich down here as well, so definitely check out the Silver Dolphin if you're looking to grab a bite in Hernando Beach. Okay guys, so that's gonna do it for the map tour of Hernando Beach, Florida. Now I've got plenty more videos about Hernando Beach, including my vlog tour, including the pros and cons of living here, and I also have these videos made for other areas surrounding here like Spring Hill, Brooksville, Wesley Chapel, Lutz, Land O'Lakes, and all of the Tampa Bay suburbs to the north. So be sure to hit the other playlists. Be sure to reach out to us if you want to know anything about local real estate or if you want to make this your next destination to live. I'm Ross Hardy from the Hardy team. It's time to love where you live.